Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. This evening, an exciting pairing of wild card contenders between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Jared Eichhoff, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Here's Mookie Betts' career line against Jared Eichhoff. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Betts playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he is blossoming.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
You know, D-Row, it says a lot to be a power hitter in this game, but this guy's going for a batting title. How about 4 home runs in his last 10 games?
Yeah, you make a mistake to this guy right now, you're not getting the ball back. He is on everything. Perfect timing at the plate.
Hit hard towards the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First offering on its way, and that misses for ball 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte is under it, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping up to the plate, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Starling Marte.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight, we've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Three and 1 in his career against Porcello. He's 0 for 8. The 3-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. And you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. Here comes the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
3-2 now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4, a 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
And now Bryce Harper has had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. 3rd in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training, if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He currently sits 7th in the National League in runs batted in, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation.
Well, he's right in the prime of his career, and clearly that is resulting in big things for him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Pedroia on to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Stepping in, Steve Pierce, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Steve Pierce.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Popped him up. Hoskins is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Devers stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Now the 2-1 is a fastball swung on and missed. Pierce, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Down the first baseline. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Michael Franco. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Michael Franco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Pierce in foul ground. 1 away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. In his career against Porcello, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
And in steps Scott Kingery. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Hit on the ground out for short. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand one. Will move to the third with no score. So here now is the pitcher, Rick Porcello, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Porcello.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike three called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Hit hard down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Settling in now, J.D. Martinez. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The set and the 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Here's the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
1-1. Here it is. Grounded to the right. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jared Eichhoff.
Phillies, the pitcher, Jared.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. A 1-ball 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Pitch popped up. Bogaerts moving to his left, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder.
Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Too high. 1-0. The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment
Now
there.
back,
Sometimes
second
we see
baseman.
great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Porcello into the windup. 1-1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's Steve Pearce now as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base work.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. At the plate, Rafael Devers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First offering on its way. And this will be fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Rhys Hoskins is on deck. Payoff pitch one more time. Line toward the gap in left center. Martinez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Fouled away. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Back up the middle. And the Phillies are into the hit column. So a 2-out single there gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. From the stretch, there's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. High pop up. Devers waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready now, Rick Porcello. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder.
Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He doubled his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping into the box, Williams Astudillo. He drew a walk his first time up.
The catcher, number 65.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Fouled off.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Another one sent foul. Grounded to third. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate, Scott Kingery. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Down 1-1.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box, Jared Eichhoff. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starling Marte. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. Porcello sets. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's the 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. Lays off 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The set and the 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Two balls, 2 strikes. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Popped him up. Franco shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too low, 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Martinez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Steve Pearce. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Here now the 2-2 down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. So a full count now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Second baseman.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Bases are loaded with only one out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. The 1-1 home. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Harper's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Stepping up now, Rafael Devers. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. 2 down, runners at first and second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The set and the 1-1, and he fouls this one off. From the stretch, the 1-2, still 1-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Vasquez. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Red Sox on top, 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
This year against right-handed pitching, Harper is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 38th home run of the season for him. And it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Erasmo Ramirez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 31, Erasmo Ramirez. The first baseman, number 17, Reese.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Hoskins on at first, nobody out. But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 2-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, left
So
fielder,
stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Martinez has a read on it. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
2-2.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Chris Taylor is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
3, Chris Taylor.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. The average entering play at 301. 26 home runs and 82 runs batted in. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a cold 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Hard on the ground toward short. Kingery's there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Heath Hembree gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
Digging in, Scott Kingery.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop, Scott Kingery.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Throw by to Boyle, be in time, and there's your first out. Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. Comes into this one at 271. 9 homers and 30 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Williams, a native Texan. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Hot shot to third. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Two-0 count. The pitch. Line towards center field. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 1-1. Nick Pivetta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Nick Pivetta.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, J.D. Martinez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there.
Hernandez.
Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set. Here it comes. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 5. Two and 0 now. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another shot now. Steve Pearce, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Hernandez at second. Bogarts at first. One gone. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Now batting.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1 in his career versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the 0-1. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. In now, Christian Vasquez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. One ball, no strikes. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And he misses with it for ball four. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Brock Holt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Brock Holt.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here's the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Coming on is McCutchen, but this will land untouched. 1-2. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Harper, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Phillies 1. Gorkys Hernandez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
For the Red Sox. Now playing left field.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now at second base, number 19, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Carson Smith.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
The right fielder, number 3.
Standing in, Bryce Harper. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bats on the run, and no one will track it down. Popped him up. Devers is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi. In his career against this pitcher, he's 0 for 5.
16. Andrew.
First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one into right, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. Ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Gorkys Hernandez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
In now, Steve Pearce, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox lead it 3-1. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Striding in to start the 9th, Michael Franco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Michael Franco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Ready with the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2 to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now batting, Andrew McCutchen. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Bradley gloves it. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now batting
At the
number
plate,
65.
William Astudillo, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Philly down to their last strike. There's a swing and a high pop-up. He's got it, and the Red Sox have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one, picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Boston came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Heath Hembree gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 30th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.